Hey there, friends and family. I hope everybody's holding up okay. This week, for a blog post, we've got seek or scroll. We spend a lot of time scrolling these days. We scroll through TikTok and Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. We scroll through YouTube videos and an ever-growing number of streaming platforms. We spend a lot of time clicking on one thing or another with no clear objective. I'm not opposed to social media or streaming platforms. I'm grateful to be able to quickly access a wide array of information. I love being able to learn things and connect with people. It's a wonderful time to find inspiration and entertainment. It's the scrolling that can be problematic. There's nothing wrong with the occasional wander. It's important to look around once in a while. That has always been the case. A simple walk can clear our heads and lead us to find inspiration. And a trip through the digital world can connect us to new information and ideas. Too often, though, we get lost. We amble through a dense digital jungle with no sense of direction. That is counterproductive. I think we're drawn to scrolling because it's in our nature. We're built to take in information, to learn and grow and make connections. That's why we scroll. We're all looking for something, some social, emotional, spiritual connection, some sense of purpose. We just have to ask ourselves if all our scrolling is really meeting those needs. For some, maybe it is. I'm passing no judgment. There's a big difference between scrolling and seeking. I am reminded of Alfred Lord Tennyson's Ulysses. The poem examines the title character, the mythical hero from Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. Ulysses finds the old king weary and restless, yearning for another adventure. The poem can be and has been interpreted in many ways. Some might see Ulysses as single-minded and selfish, willing to leave his family and his people for the sake of chasing glory. Others might view Ulysses as an unwavering hero. To me, Ulysses is just a man searching for his place and his purpose. In that way, Ulysses is the same as anyone. We all want fulfilling and meaningful lives. That's something different for each one of us, but it's hard to find what we aren't looking for. The famous final line of Tennyson's poem says, "To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield." That is the point. And that is the difference between scrolling and seeking. Seeking requires direction and drive, perseverance and patience. We scroll because we're looking for something, but we must seek if we hope to find it. That's the end of the blog post, and I wrote that just considering some of my own scrolling, whether it was checking something on social media or getting onto a streaming platform, and kind of just scanning through. It was some people, if you still have cable or a satellite dish, they're just scrolling through channels where we're not looking for anything specifically. We're just kind of seeing what's on, what's out there. And as I said, that's not an entirely bad thing. Sometimes we stumble across something great in life. Sometimes when we're wandering, we hit that bolt of inspiration. But a lot of times, we're kind of just filling our time and we're not being real productive. So I think it's important to use all the resources we have to do a little more seeking and a little less scrolling, to decide what we really want to get out of something. And that can be something as simple as wanting some entertainment, wanting a laugh, something like that, but going about it deliberately, seeking it out. And that's the same with anything in our lives, is we have to be intentional and really look and try to find that thing that's going to be fulfilling and purposeful and meaningful to us. Hope everyone's doing well. Much love.